Hey guys! Happy Pride Month! Yay! How exciting! So today I wanted to talk about my favorite LGBT books. I haven't read too many, but these are my favorites. There are a couple more that I've read that I haven't enjoyed as much as these. Let me know what your favorite LGBT books are, whether they're included or not, especially if they're not included. I definitely want to read some more because it's important and I want to read them, and they tend to be very fun. Let's talk about the best LGBT books, in my opinion. All of these books are young adult fiction. I'm not opposed to reading any other kind. The first books are actually in a series, and I don't have all of these books because some of them were from the library, some are ebooks, some are packed, so I don't have all of them. I actually only have 3 books with me. And everything else I don't. I love these books, and the ones that I don't own, I'm definitely considering buying just to have them in my collection because I love them so much. The first ones are Openly Straight and Honestly Ben. I love these books. They're so good. And this is by Bill Koningsberg. These are awesome books. Rafi is openly gay, but when he goes to college, he doesn't want to be known as the gay guy, so he decides that he's not going to tell anybody he's gay, and people will just assume that he's straight and he won't get known as the gay guy. And Ben is very straight as far as he knows. He's just a good guy, and he has never thought of being with a guy before. Rafi and Ben get very close. They become best friends, and then suddenly they start to become something more, and it freaks Ben out. But he figures, well, this is the first time either of us is doing this, so we're learning together. But Rafi didn't tell him that at his old town he was openly gay. He dated guys. He was fine. His family was fine with it. Everyone around him knew, and it was okay. They weren't going on this journey together like Ben thought. So these books are amazing. I love them so much. Both of the main characters are just like amazing little sweet children. I love them so much. They're not children, they're adults. Just good books. Amazing. I love the story. I love it. Highly, highly recommend these. So good. The next book is What If It's Us. I love this book so much. Another one with a Ben in it. This is What If It's Us by Becky Albertalli and Adam Silvera. Both amazing people who are also on this list for books that they wrote themselves, but this is a collaboration between the two. I loved this book. Oh my god. I read this before most of the books on this list, and this really made me want to read more LGBT fiction because it is so well done and it is so cute. It is such a cute little story. It makes me so happy. So Arthur and Ben meet at a post office, and they keep thinking about each other, and they keep trying to meet, but it's not working out, and then they meet and it goes kind of weird, and they're wondering maybe we shouldn't be together. The universe is telling us something. It's told from both of their perspectives, which is interesting. My only critique is that it was kind of hard to figure out who was talking. They both kind of sounded the same. But it's okay. I still really loved this book. It's so cute. Next is Simon versus the Homo Sapiens Agenda. I hate that title, but I love the book. That was the first LGBT book I ever read. I think it really started this whole revolution, which is awesome. The movie is adorable and the book is adorable. I prefer the book to the movie. I liked the whole leading up to the letters getting leaked. In the movie, it's like right away the letters are leaked and it gets you right into the action. But I like getting up to it and everything. It was just, I liked the book better. But if you haven't read the book or watched the movie, you have some self-control that I don't have. Simon and Blue are pen pals, and nobody knows that either of them are gay. They just try to work it out and meet and fall in love, and it's beautiful. It's another really feel-good book. It's so cute. Next one is Autobiography. I talk about this book so much, but it's amazing. This one has a little bit more of the struggle behind being in a gay relationship. A lot of these were just so like bubbly and happy, but sometimes it's not all about that. Sometimes it's a little hard and people around you aren't okay with it, and situations happen, you know, and it's important to know about it. One of the main characters, Sebastian, is Mormon, and he's very well known for being Mormon. So in his mind, it's like, well, of course I'm not gay. Why would I be? And he gets close to Tanner, and Tanner doesn't tell anybody, but he's bisexual, and they're trying to figure it out together. Very sweet and very sad at times. And I love the cover. The cover of this book is absolutely gorgeous. I want that like in a print, just put on my wall somewhere. So pretty. The next one is They Both Die at the End by Adam Silvera. Oh yeah, and Simon, Love Simon, that was Becky Albertalli. They Both Die at the End is such a good book. It just makes you so warm and happy inside, even though they both die at the end. That's not a lie, they do die. In this world, everyone knows the day they die. They get a text in the beginning of the day and they're like, hey, by the way, you're dying today, so no matter what you do, you can't escape it. These two boys both find out on the same day that they're going to die, so they go on this friend app thing. Either you go on there because it's your last day or because you want to be there for someone who is having their last day. And they meet and they do all these things that they want to do before they die. It's awesome. It's a really good book. All these books are so well written. That's the best thing about them. They're so cute. They're so well done. It's amazing. I love them. And the final book, oh my god, is The Upside of Unrequited. This one's also by Becky Albertalli, so she's on here 3 times. She's pretty good. This one is, I think, the most recent book that I've read off this list. All these other ones have been about guys. This is the only one about girls. I feel like the industry is really saturated with guys and not so much about girls. There's not enough about the other people, you know? The main characters aren't gay, but her sister is, and that's a big part of the book. So I'm still considering this LGBT book, even though the main character isn't gay, but her sister is also very prominent in the book, and she is gay, and we see her go through her whole relationship with a girl throughout the whole book, so it's still very prominent in the book. Also, One of Us Is Lying and Two Can Keep a Secret, both of those have a little bit of LGBT in it, but it's not enough to where I would consider it an LGBT book, because that's not what it's about, but it's kind of sprinkled in there a little bit. So I think you should check out those books too. Really, I just love those books, so I would just, any excuse I have to talk about those books, I will talk about them. Those are my favorite LGBT books. Let me know what yours are. I just think they're so cool. I love reading them. I love reading books in general, obviously. I definitely want to know what your favorites are. I've tried looking online and looking at lists. I don't tend to love the books that they put on those lists. I think it would be a better way to find good books is just to see what you guys are reading or what friends are reading, stuff like that, because I don't know. Those lists really never pertain to me and never really make me want to read any of this stuff, which is a bummer. I would definitely love for R.L. Stine to come out with an LGBT book for Fear Street. He's written since like the 80s, and I don't think he's ever written LGBT book. Like, you gotta get on that, boy. I want to read that. And it's just, it needs to be so normalized now, because everybody is finally being able to really be in their own skin. Not everybody, but it's starting to be more accepted, which obviously it should, because duh. But it's great that now we can put this in media and we can have movies and books and all kinds of stuff where it's just normal, and it's not about them being boys. It's just a love story, and that's great. I love that. Hopefully I'll have another video about new favorites sometime because I'm always looking for more books to read. I'm always looking for recommendations. I'm excited to see more stuff come out. Thank you for watching. Subscribe if you wanna, and I will see you in my next video.